I mean, if you have a phone, then do that. If you don't have a phone, then sorry, but if you have a phone, then yeah, pull it up on the side. That way you don't have to switch the monitor over or anything. We're not talking about the Twitch app, Game God. We're talking about Karonico's website. Karonico's website's pretty good for mobile most of the time. Okay. Whoop. Yeah. I would not really ever say that the Twitch mobile app is very good. The Twitch mobile app is always in like a various state of kind of broken. Bismuth augite. Or mantled, sorry, not mangled. Mantled in a pristine layer of valuable bismuth. I got you, Hilda. Okay, he's further down. Does that make him inside the volcano? It does. Okay, so we're going to want to head down this way. Didn't realize. He's over there somewhere. Oh, I didn't even know there was an ore up there. Ah, okay, it's the account item. Inflammable coal. A combustible rock, so hot it will burn for days if hit. Now, Anjanath is a monster I never really got used to in World, really. Never practiced him. I'm pretty bad about Brute Wyverns in general. So I'm gonna need to study this guy in this game. Jump into the lava, they don't let you. It's a bummer. Ooh, get that snout. Nope. Didn't get the snout. Should heal. Okay, you can turn that quite a bit. Scary. Nope, missed. Should probably heal, not go on the offensive. Nice. I was gonna say that ought to flinch. The fire looks so good in this game. Yeah, his animations are the most fluid Brute Wyvern animations we've gotten so far, and I just don't understand them. It'll take me a bit before I do, I think. That's okay, though. Learning an entirely new set of animations can be pretty satisfying in 5th gen. What kind of armor are you using? Pretty early high rank stuff. We have Bolfongo, Alloy, Jaggy, Volvanon, Ingot, and then a Wirebug Whisper Charm with the Fish Charge Blade. This all together gives us Water Attack 5 with some decorations, Attack Boost 4, Bludgeoner 3, Speed Sharpening, Wirebug Whisper, a little bit of Crit Eye, and then some other stuff that isn't... Oh, we have Rapid Morph. I didn't even realize I had that on. I don't really want that for Charge Blade, but we've got it here anyways. Oh man, look at how the lighting's lighting him up over there. This game is unreasonably pretty for the frickin' Switch. Pay no attention to the troll named Arcane in the chat. Yeah, we'll have to switch out. We'll have to switch out so we don't have rapid morph on the set for charge blade. I'll remember that next time. I don't know, like a little bit of lighthearted trolling in chat is fine. It doesn't really bother me. You'd be surprised how some people just do not pick up on the fact that, oh, obviously this person who's been talking about Monster Hunter for 4 hours knows what a Velocidrome is. Like, some people just don't recognize that stuff, and they get real upset. It's weird. So I try and run a little bit of support there so that people don't get frazzled. Are you joking? Kelly. That'll do it. You see that sick iframe? He iframed it while he was stunned. Crazy. Really? What a weird monster. It's like, I just don't understand his moves yet. Stuff like that where it's like, oh, this giant brute ribbon's about to do a hip check at me, but it's like, nope, he's not gonna hit you, man, you're good. Yeah, you're not the problem, Helmet. There are some people where they will sit there and they will go back and forth with someone for like literally 15-20 minutes about like, of course Kezi was in Freeman 8. How do you not know that? You clearly don't know what you're like. They just won't get it, and they'll get more and more upset as they go. So I'm just trying to look out for those folks. We've legit had stupid stuff like that lead to some like really nasty interactions in chat before. It's bizarre. I don't know where folks like that come from on the internet, but gotta learn somewhere, I guess. That is the correct answer, Marks, believe it or not. It's pretty cool looking. It just feels like he's just missing over and over. Whoops. I meant to do an AED and not that. Oh well. I think it's still a pin in this game, Uchi. It's just, he's just weird. I've always felt like his animations and hitboxes are just really bizarre, and they feel the same way in this game they did in World. Or like, there's a reason I never really practiced this monster and learned it. It's just this guy's hitboxes are just odd. Ah. Hey. Yeah, Marks, it was one of the best-selling PSP games of all time, even though it came out really, really late in the system's life cycle. There's always going to be that stuff arcane. There's always going to be janky hitboxes, and there's always going to be weird clipping issues because this is Monster Hunter. Not every single year, Uchi. There wasn't a Monster Hunter thing last year. And there's definitely been some years in the past where there have not been Monster Hunter things. Iceborne PC release. I got what you were referencing. Bummer. Just aimed that one wrong. Let's try again. Well, that's better than nothing. Yes, Rise is now the second best-selling entry in the series. But up until World came out, Portable Third was still the best-selling entry in the series, and then even last year, it was the second best-selling after World. With which weapon, Nebula Scourge? Impact File Charge Blade is in a really rough spot in this game. It does drastically less damage a lot of the time than Elemental File. It still has KO in its favor, but it does drastically less damage. weapon is this? This is the Charge Blade. Elemental weapons in general, it's pretty close. I think Raw with crits is going to edge it out, especially with some late game skills that you get unlocked in this game from some of the title update monsters, but it's closer than a lot of games have been. World did that as well, yeah. Outsold all the Street Fighter re-release, or all of Street Fighter in general. Is this essentially, when was this released? This was released in Monster Hunter 4. Is this essentially the Switch Axe? Sort of. Sort of, except instead of going from axe to sword, you go from sword to axe. And it's a bit more of a counter-based playstyle. You counter things with guard points, and then you deal out explosive or elemental files in return. I mean, I'm just gonna say, I don't think Anjanath is a good monster. I know folks who like played a lot of World and spent a lot of time with him came to like him quite a bit. I've never thought this was a good monster. He was definitely scary and intimidating when you were first starting off in World, but I don't know. I've never enjoyed him. I hope I can come to enjoy him at some point. No Brute Wyvern bias. I just think out of all the Brute Wyverns, he's just like the worst one. That's all. You'll get me someday, Anjanath. I mean, I think he's cool, Mars. I don't think he's ever been a good fight. You're just not experienced enough to enjoy it yet, as his moves effortlessly sail over me without touching me most of the time. Not saying that I'm like a master of dodging them. His moves just don't hit. His moves just sail over you half the time. But that's just a personal thing. Like I said, I'd like to get better at him. I'd like to be able to enjoy him someday, but constantly subjected to forge temperatures, these scales are as hard as iron. Fang of a particularly vicious Anjanath tears through any and all prey. Quality pelt treated as a luxury item for its stoutness and healthy coat. Like, he's definitely neat. And I know that, like, he has all these different mechanics with, like, in World. He's got the different rage modes with his nostrils and his wings, and you can stifle out his fire with water pods and stuff, and he tracks around. I just don't like him, which is why I would say he is the worst. I don't really think there needs to be a definitive worst Brute Wyvern. He's just my least favorite one, I think.